Howdy folks, That Literary Lady here, and on today's segment of That Literary Lady Instructs, I'm going to show you how to set up a Facebook ad for your Facebook fan page. Now, I've had many baby boomers come to me and ask me how to set up an ad or even how to set up a fan page at all. Many baby boomers are scared of the new social media, and I just have one thing to say to you. Get on board now or you will be left behind. A lot of people have told me that they thought Facebook, for example, and social media is all about just airing your dirty laundry or just doing crap or, bullying. And did I just use the word crap? Yeah, I did. Okay. But for bullying and doing a lot of unnecessary things, think about this. If you are trying to contact your grandkids and you live far apart, Facebook, your grandchildren are posting their pictures, their school events, and so on, and you can see this on their pages, whether it's a personal page or their fan page. So in that case, you will need to be able to use Facebook and know how to navigate it. Now, for the most people that I'm gearing this particular segment towards, again, are baby boomers that are in business. And Facebook is a good way to advertise your business and start your brand or continue and grow your brand. So you would probably want to use Facebook ads. They can be beneficial. The good thing I like about Facebook ads is that you can target your audience. For example, if you're only trying to reach an audience of 35 to 52, let's say your product or your service gears towards that particular age group, you can do that. You can also gear your ads towards a specific part of the country or the world, or if you're locally like I am here in Greensboro and I just want to do an ad based targeting people here in Greensboro, I can do that. I can do my ad for as long as I want to or for as short of a period of time as I want to. So if I want to run a ad over the Labor Day weekend, I can do that. Or if I want to do it for a full 30 days, I can do that. It's really up to you. It's a very valuable tool, and I would suggest using it, especially if you have a business. I've done them often, and I run them mostly during the summer. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you how to create an ad on your Facebook fan page. And initially, I'm going to also show you how to start your own fan page, because I have a lot of baby boomers that ask me that as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I hope that you find this segment useful. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start from the we're going to start by creating a fan page first. Some of you may already have one, but for those who don't, it's really quite simple to set one up fast and easy. So what you can do is Facebook is all over the place. So what you can do is put in Facebook ads in your Google search or whichever search engine that you use, and click on the section that says Facebook advertising. And if you already have a Facebook page, it's going to bring you to, or your Facebook personal page, it's going to bring you to that page, and then you'll get this screen here that says start advertising on Facebook. And in the first step, it says everything on Facebook starts with your Facebook page, and then here, create your page. So let's go ahead and click create your page here. And they've gotten really fancy since I've actually set up pages. I have several pages, but I'm going to create a new page, and it's going to be called That Literary Lady, if it will allow me to. So click on create a page, and you'll come to this screen here. You have an option of a local business or place, a company, organization, or institution, a brand or product, artist, band, or public figure, entertainment, cause, or community. Well, since I'm going to create one for That Literary Lady, I'm going to click on artist, band, or public figure, because although I'm not a product, I'm a sort of a brand, but I still want to consider myself a public figure, basically. So click on that one, and then choose your category. Now let's see, who do I want to be today? Do I want to be an actor or director, an artist, athlete, author? I am an author, but I'm a little bit more than an author. So let's go down and see if I can find anything else down here that I like. I'm going to put writer, because even though I dibble and dabble in social media, entrepreneurship, and marketing and social media, I still write. And my computer is telling me that my performance is slow, but we're going to ignore that for now. Okay, so I'm going to pick writer, and the name of that is going to be That Literary Lady. I agree to terms. You can, if you want to, read the Facebook pages in terms, and if you don't want to read them right away, I would suggest going back later on and reading them just to see what jargon Facebook has implemented, because as we all know, they change it on a regular basis, and you want to make sure you know what's in that. So go ahead and get started. Okay. It's asking me for a profile picture. So I'm just going to pick any profile picture just for the sake on my computer. So I'm going to go into my documents. And I'm going to, for now, just pick out a picture there. Okay, I'm going to hit next. It says provide some basic information about that literary lady. In your case, whatever your business is. So I'm just going to put something very simple in here. That literary lady is the go-to, or is your go-to lady when it comes to marketing, literacy, publishing, writing. What else would I put? And consulting. I'll go back and change it later, but for the sake of time, I will go ahead and put consulting. Okay, it says add another site, your website. So what I could do is put That Literary Lady, since it does, thatliterarylady.com, since it does exist, and I'll go ahead and save that info. And this is what my new fan page is going to be. It's going to be facebook.com/thatliterarylady. So you set address. So if you can't remember what it is, it's going to be very easy to remember what your page is going to be, because it's going to be facebook.com/whatever your name is. So I'm going to be the first person to like my page. You can invite some friends. I'll do that later. Invite your email contacts. I'll do that later. Write something here. So post on your timeline. So I'm going to put, hello world. Okay. So we got that. And you can go back later on and create your ads and, your profile and your profile picture, your cover picture, and all that. But I just wanted to show you how easy it was to set up a fan page. Now what we're going to do is, we've connected, we're going to go down back to that page here, because once you click on create your page, it should take you to a separate tab on your browser. Go back to the one we initially started on, and you're going to click down here, create an ad. Now mind you, on that page, they do have videos that you can watch that will show you how to create your first ad, or you can call an 800 number, which wasn't always available. So Facebook has gotten a lot better with that. But let's go ahead and create our ad. So as you can see, it has Bryant Consulting in it now, because I do have a page for my for Yolanda M. Johnson. I have a page for Bryant Consulting, LW Media Groups, and Literary Wonders, and I do a few pages for my Toastmasters groups and so on. So what I'm going to do is choose That Literary Lady. Now you have to be logged into your personal page in order to get to your to create a fan page. Now if you're one of the baby boomers who were scared of social media and you don't even have a personal page, when you go to create your fan page, it's going to prompt you to create a personal page. You have to have a personal page. Not to say that you actually have to utilize that personal page, but you have to have one, because a fan page has to have something to link to. So let's just assume that you already have one. Okay, so design your ad. Destination, That Literary Lady. Type. Let's say I'm going to do a Facebook ad. You can do a sponsored story. And if you want to know exactly what that is, it's going to show you here. If you do that, you're going to reach fewer than 20 people. That's only because right now I don't have any friends on my fan page. It'll say who live in the United States, age 18 or older, whose friends are already connected to That Literary Lady. But as you begin to grow your fan base, that number is going to reach a lot higher. And then to figure out what a sponsored story is, you're going to click on here, and that'll give you a definition of what your sponsored story is. If you want to just do a Facebook ad, here you're going to reach a lot more people, 142,504,980. Now, where do they get these numbers from? This number comes from your friends list. Now, I have about 3,500 friends on this particular profile. However, it's taking into account the reach it can get from my friends' friends and their friends' friends, and so on, and so on, and so on. So that's where that number comes from. So if you want to know what a Facebook ad is, basically, you click on that. It'll give you a definition of a Facebook ad. So for the sake of this particular segment, we'll do just Facebook ads. Story type, ad from a page or a post. And that tells you, if you have posted something on a Facebook page and you just want to use that particular post as your ad, you can do that. Or you can just create a new ad. So let's say we're going to create a new ad. Now my destination tab is going to be, let's say the destination tab will be, let's say on my likes page. It can be on any page on your fan page that you like. It can be in your timeline. And the fan pages have now where you can create a resume, your messages, your photos, or other. But let's say let's do it on our timeline. Let's do it that way. The title is going to be called That Literary Lady. But I believe there's a way you can actually change it. It's not working for me. Okay, so let's just do it on timeline. And it's going to be called That Literary Lady. And in the body, let's just put That Literary Lady is here. Get your copy of Circumstances and Revelations. And many of you know that I write books as well, so I have those books out. So that will be, and it'll tell you as you're typing how many characters, because you think about it. I'm going to show you something on my page here. Let's actually go to my Facebook page. If you look over here, you see these are little ads. This is what yours is going to look like, similar to, except it'll have your title, it will have your logo, and if you choose to put a video or a page or whatever in it, that's what an ad looks like basically. So just wanted to show you why you only have a limited amount of characters to put, because they're fairly small. You can choose an image. Now the image here, it says use this section to upload an image for your ad. The image should be related to your product or service, and to make it even more compelling, related to your title, body, text, and for the ads as well. Choose an image that is clearly visible when it is small. So you may want to choose a picture that has a high pixelation rate, so when you minimize it, it doesn't look really, scrawny. It still looks clear and crisp. Okay, right now this is showing you preview of what your ad is going to look like. You see my little profile picture there, which I actually like to go with the ad because it looks good. And there's what I put here, which is up here. That Literary Lady is here. It's right there. So you can actually put a link here, which is your linkable area. Now, once you've created the ad, which again is fast and simple, you can go through and read the ad targeting facts here, and I won't go over these in the segment here. You'll have to go on your own and read each one of those should you choose to do so. I don't think you need to, but I'm an information hog, so I would go and read all of that information. But let's say I want to reach everyone in the United States, but I only want to reach people in my city. So let's say I only want to reach people in Greensboro. So let's say I'm having a book signing, and the book signing is here locally, and I want to invite everybody that's in the Piedmont Triad to come to my book signing. So I'm only going to target people in the area here. Now, if you notice over here, this changed. It says that you're going to reach 653,600 people. in the United States who live in Greensboro, age 18 and over. Again, that goes back to how many friends I have on my personal page that live in the Greensboro area or within 50 miles, and that also takes into account their friends and their friends. Now let's say, now I'm an old school or an old head, or I'm on the tail end of a baby boomer, so I don't know if I want any 18-year-olds attending my book signing, because I might want to have wine, and I don't want to go to jail for supplying liquor to minors. So let's say I want people who are 21 and over to attend. If you notice, again, the numbers change and the numbers decrease because I have a lot of connections that are 18 to 21. And I can choose if I want these people to be both men or women. You would select all, or if I just want women, let's just say women, because I do write women fiction novels. So let's say I just want to make it a woman's type thing. We're all going to wear hats, we're going to drink wine, and we're going to sell books and read excerpts from the books. Again, this lowers my reach to 326,000 people. However, let's see, my books go for $15 each on average. If 326 people showed up to my book signing and paid $15 per book, I think I'd be able to retire tomorrow. You think? Probably not quite, but you get my point there. That'd be a large sum of money. So your reach is still very broad, considering you're only reaching people in the Greensboro area. Now here, on precise interest, this is targeting. This precise interest targets lets you define your ideal audience by what they are interested in. So this is basically target marketing. If you are looking for someone that, let's go back to mine. If I want to target someone that just put books, you know, hashtag books or book selling or whatever the case may be, I can do that. And I can add a list and so on, and I can just target to people who are just interested in reading books. You know, even though I have 326,000 contacts, all of them might not be interested in reading books. They may be just interested in coming to drink wine. So you can target your audience more specifically that way. Now your connections, you can choose to, and here it gives you a little definition. You can choose to use any of your connections. Only people who are not fans of That Literary Lady. So if, let's say you've already told all your fans that the book signing is this weekend. They already know about it. But let's say you want to contact people that you don't even know. You can do this by contacting people that are not fans of Literary Lady, fans that are who are of Literary Lady, and you have your advanced targeting, which, you know, you go in each one of these sections and just read the definition. For your first ad, I wouldn't suggest you getting too detailed. First, see how it runs, and then by your second or third ad, you'll be a little more experienced on how to actually do an ad. And this is advanced targeting too. You can target, let's say your title is about single domestically abused females. You can do women that are single, you know, that speak only Spanish, that are high schoolers, you know, or only worked for the Women's Resource Center of Greensboro. So you can get very, very, very specific. And like I said, I don't want to confuse you. So I would just stay basic initially, and then during free time, go through and read all these and do a sample ad so you'll see how it'll show up. But let's just keep it simple for now. Let's get down to campaigns, pricing, and scheduling. Campaign name. You can name your campaign name anything. So mine would be Literary Lady Book Signing. Let's say Memorial Day. Let's just say that. And let's just say that I only want to spend. Now you can do a couple things. You can do a lifetime budget, or you can do a per day budget. So let's say I want to spend $50 a day on my ad. And then, of course, you read your budget type there just to get a better idea of what that means. That means if I run this ad for 2 days or for the 3-day weekend, I'm going to spend $50 per day. So for 3 days, I will spend $150 on an ad. However, what you can do is for the lifetime budget, you can do 50 do, let's say we want to do $25. I'm a little cheap here. So let's say for the lifetime budget, what that means is your money will come from this $25, and whichever comes first. So for example, if you don't have a cutoff date, which we're going to get to at the bottom, this actually should be under here, I believe. They should be flip-flopped. But let's say you're running your ad again for a weekend, or you're not doing an ad a cutoff date. Let's just say you have a start date but not a cutoff date. So, but you only are willing to spend $25 as a whole for this particular budget, for this particular Literary Lady book signing Memorial Day. Once the $25 is gone, the ad will automatically cut itself off. Or if you do it for the per day, on each day, once that $25 is gone, it will cut off and start again. The next day, cut off, and then start the third day, and then cut off. So you can pick whatever you want here, and if you look down here, it'll say what is the most you want to spend. Now the minimum amount that you can spend per day is $1. And that's fairly cheap, really, unless you just, you know, are somebody like Mari Smith or someone really famous, Joel Osteen. You're going to probably pay a lot more. But if you're someone locally just now starting to brand your business and so on, I'd say $5 for a lifetime budget would be fine to set up for now, just so you can get an idea of what it's going to look like. So let's go down to scheduling, because this is going to coincide with this here, which, like I said, I think scheduling should come first and campaign and budget should come next. So let's say I want to start my campaign, run my campaign starting today. Right now, it is 4:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's say I want to start my campaign exactly at 5:00 p.m. And you can change the time zone. I don't know why it's not changing there. I think it had something to do, you can change it up somewhere here in your profile settings, but we can go back and change that later. But let's just say, okay, let's just say we're Pacific time, and you want it to run until the 30th. And actually, that's not what I want. I want it to run until Monday, the 28th. So that's 3 days. Actually, that's 4 days. So it's 25. Which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I want it to end, let's say, at 12 o'clock midnight a.m. Okay, so it's going to only run for 3 days. And if my budget, which is a lifetime budget, is $5, that means I'm only willing to spend $5 for the next 3 days to run these ads. And what will happen is, if you ever notice on your Facebook page, you've always wondered, okay, I was just on a page about clothes, and an ad popped up on the right side of my Facebook page about clothes. Well, Facebook does its own target marketing to get you to click on those particular ads. So that's how someone will know to click on your ad, because based on all the stuff that you put in here, your targeting and so on, it's going to appear to those people on the side here. Now let's go back down to pricing. Now you can go in and read these as you choose. You can pay for impressions or pay for clicks. I usually do pay for clicks, but as you can see, the max bid on pay for impressions is 2 cents. And it's saying you're willing to pay 2 cents for 1,000 impressions. And your suggested bid, they give you here 11 cents to $1.68. Of course, they put 41 cents in there. I do pay per click. And it says how much are you willing to pay per click, and I put 1 cent. And it says suggested bid 93 cents to $1.67. But I'll just go ahead and round it off at $1. Okay, you can click here and get more information on how to do this. But when you start doing what you'll pay and so on in the advanced mode, if you notice this number here is going to change. It's going a lot lower, but still 8,780 people to reach that are here locally is still a lot of people. Okay, and then you just place your order. And once you place your order, or before you place your order, you can actually review your ad. And this is what the ad will look like. It'll look just like this. People can like it. You know, you can like their page. This is what the ad will look like. They can click on the ad. That will take them to your page and so on. And this is all the specifics of your ad. And you can go in and change your ad at any time. So if you decide, let's say you place your ad today and you realize that you are getting a lot of responses to your ads, and you're thinking, okay, my ad is only geared towards 21 and over. Maybe I want to not sell the wine and try to reach people 18 as well. You might going to go back and change that. You can change it at any time. You can stop your ad at any time. You can here you go in here to edit it, to change it at any time. Change your demographics, change your targeting, and so on. And then you can review it again or place your order. Now, I hope I haven't gone too fast for you. I will come back and do another instructional video on how to place a Facebook ad, but it'll be basically on how to place a Facebook ad. And I'm going to do another one because I do believe I did go a little too fast for some. But Facebook is continually changing. I do know they made some changes a couple weeks ago, and I have been extremely busy. But I need to go in and find out what those changes are so I can bring you the most accurate information possible. So hopefully this will get the baby boomers at least started in getting their page created and getting a simple ad created about their products or their services or their brand, so they can familiarize themselves with Facebook and perhaps get some more sales in. So I hope this helps. My contact information is at the end of the video, and if you have anything that you would like me to do an instruction video on, please email me at info@thatliterarylady.com, and I'll be happy to help you. Thank you and have a great day.